Right, anyway, it's carving leaves today.
I'm really gonna enjoy this.
This is obviously this is the first stage. This is when you've cut it out. This is the next stage. And this is when I've actually turned this one round so I can do different designs like that, or you can put it that way. See, you can swap and change them around. If you've got a leaf, you haven't got to use it that way. You can use it either way. Just gives another dimension to your artwork. Anyway, so that's the first stage. Let's get the pens out of the way. That's the second stage. However you want to put the veins in. Sometimes you can carve them in, sometimes you can burn them in. However you decide to do, that's completely up to you. Anyway, these are the leaves that we're going to be doing. Well, I'm going to be doing. I bought these. Ray and Sandy, Ray was asking me about the saw blades that I use. These ones are very fine. See those? How fine they are. And these are the other ones. There's 12 in a packet there. See that label? Pack of 12, skip tooth, plain end, HSS, high speed steel, 15 teeth per inch, scroll saw blades. That's them. And that's the make of them. Record power. These Pegasus ones are from Switzerland, so they're going to be very, very high quality. I'll leave them there just in case, unless Ray's there already. The ones you can use in any direction are called spiral, I think. Spiral, and they have teeth rotating round. You know, like Helter Skelter, the slide, the Helter Skelter. The teeth are like that sort of effect, and they go round and come down, and you can use those in any direction, but these Pegasus ones are so fine, I'm sure you can. First things first, we've got the I'm going to take this off and start again. This carbon paper can get worn out, just like me. I've had a day off work today to go to the dentist. Unfortunately, I've got to go again on Monday and have some teeth removed, which that's never a good sign, is it? Carbon paper, Ruby A4 all-purpose carbon paper. You can get any carbon paper you want. Probably can't get that in America. Let's get a rough size of what I do need. That'll do. And that's all I do is measure it like that and measure it like that, and that's plenty. It's very, very cheap anyway, this stuff. You haven't got to be too accurate with this, obviously. And I make the mistake sometimes of putting it the wrong way around. Generally, you'll find the carbon paper, the one with the printed side is on the top, and I need to cut that out a bit more. That's why sometimes I prepare this, but I wanted you to see the whole thing, how the whole thing comes together. Hope you don't mind. It's just not fair on people, I believe anyway. if you prepare it first of all and you don't really show them the preparation, I know this all takes time and it's quite boring for some people. Other people find it interesting because they're not too sure how to achieve this stage.
What on earth are you going on about now?
So this is just like that. And just put that in the corner like that. Press it down. And I've just had a thought, I'm going to double check. This is the printed side up. Let's put it like that. And let's just draw a line. Yeah, so that's fine. That's exactly the way I wanted it. So now, what I will have to do is cut along there. So I've got two pieces. Let's put this on. I've got a new face mask, as you know. This is a JSP Force. Something Force. I'll look at the packing. Force 8. That's the face mask. And I've got that because I don't want to cough anymore. And if I can protect myself from the dust, I will, every time. And I've got a foot pedal, as you know. Yeah, Michael, let's hit that like button. Even better than that, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Costs you nothing, and I really appreciate it. About 860, 859, and I'm trying to get to 900. Eventually I'm trying to get to 1,000, but... And I could have cut that. Well, is that big enough to... Yep, that's big enough. So now I'll take my face mask off and you'll see the next stage. Let's take my glasses off. I know the dust's in the air for a while afterwards, but these are the little coffee sticks that you stir your coffee with in the coffee shop. In fact, I will quickly cut a couple more of these.
Oh, that's a great idea.
In fact, I only need one more. Cut that across like that. That's too fine. Get a little marker pen. Move that across like that. Put the face mask on first. Okay. Sorry about this, it all takes time, but anybody that does wood carving can appreciate it's not a rush. There's no need to rush. Right, let's cut this across. And I have got one of these, so I can cut it straight if I want to, or any angle that you want. Not crucial for this. So it's not crucial. So that'll give you two leaves. I'm going to go for one more. I'm not going to get any more than one out of that, so I'll just cut it roughly. No need at all to be accurate with this. So there's 3 pieces of wood here now. Now the next stage for me Just super glue them together. That's why I've got this little coffee stirring stick. This super glue is wonderful. This is the activator and this is the super glue. The only trouble with it is, as soon as you put this cap back on, it seems to seal onto the thing, so you can't see that stuck in there, stuck solid, that is. So what I have to do is use this little wooden stirring stick, put a dab in each corner, spray the activator onto this part, put it on, hold it for 2 seconds and it's sealed. It's solid. It's really, really, really good, strong stuff. So let's do that and show you quickly. I'm trying not to get it everywhere. You can see you don't need much at all. Put that there and be very careful with it. Put this bit spray that onto the corners. Try and get it the same way around as what you wanted it. And I'm not joking, as soon as this sticks, it sticks, and that is it. There's no turning back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is solid. That is absolutely solid. I'm going to repeat that process. Little wooden stick, dip it in the super glue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just like so. Spray that on the 4 corners. You can actually spray it all over if you want to, but I don't really want to waste it. Make sure that's the same curve as what you're doing there. And that's wonderful stuff, that. I didn't believe how good it was until I used it. And I can't recommend it highly enough now. Soodle super glue. It's not the cheapest, and that is a fault with the cap. I'm not going to lie. That is a fault. I need to draw around this. And I'm going to use this pen. So I will stick like that. Some of it I redo myself. It's just a matter of following the lines now. You can freehand one of these if you want to. It's only a leaf, but the only reason I've done this is because I wanted them all looking the same. For a little project I'm doing. Now, before you completely pull it off, you want to have a look at what you've done. Make sure you're happy with it before you completely remove it. When you're doing more intricate pictures or stencils or something like, oh, where's it gone? Oh, there. Something like this. You don't want to be lifting that off and you've forgotten some major bits. I know this is very, very simple, but you just have a quick look like that. Happy with that? So now you can take it off. Okay? Now you've got your imprint on there, what we're going to do is we're going to cut around the outside, and this is very simple because it's just outside cutting. There are more technical ones where you cut inside, which I have done, and I'll show you something like this, but it's not that's not a very good example, but something like that where you cut it inside, that's just the example of that for cutting inside. Anyway, so this is 3 leaves. We're going to do them all in one. They're going to be all exactly the same because they're cut out the same thing. The reason why you do a spot there, spot there, spot there, spot there is because when you cut it out, you can remove those and they're all separate. These outer bits all stay together. You'll see anyway in a moment. Let's do it. And then I'm going to go up in my shed and finish them off. Let's put the face mask on again. Let's see how we do. Now, as by magic, hopefully, pop those out. There's me. And there you go. 1, 2, 3 leaves. Identical because they've all been cut out the same thing. That's what you're left with. There's the 3 leaves, which saves time. Obviously you can do that with other things. If you're going to cut out anything really, you can put, but you've got to be careful where you put the super glue, because else you'll just stick it all together and you won't be able to. I am going to be going into my shed in a moment. I'll take my face mask up with me.